Hey guys, first I want to apologize for the color of this video. It's really sunny today and I know that the color is gonna go in and out, so just a quick apology before anything else. Today we're reviewing the infamous Revair Blow Dryer. This thing was sent to me to review, however they're not paying me, they're not influencing my thoughts on this machine whatsoever. I'm giving you my 100% pure thoughts. I will say, this is a lot of machine. Just smacked myself in the forehead with it. This is it's a lot of machine. I definitely need some help opening it. The box was quite heavy. Yeah, it's a big machine. You guys know how I feel about big tools. So that was my first initial thought when they offered to send this machine to me. I was like, okay, yeah, I totally want to review it. It looks really cool. It's gigantic. And you guys, the hose is not even fitting it. I'll just hold it like a boombox. Apparently, this is, oh my God. Oh, this is supposed to dry your hair 3 times faster than a regular blow dryer. It's supposed to give you a more even blow because all your hair is inside the hose. The heat is supposed to be surrounding your hair. It's also supposed to smooth your hair better than a normal blow dryer because this works as a suction, almost like a vacuum. Pulls your hair down. So as it's drying your hair, it's pulling the cuticles closed, helping to obviously smooth the hair, shine the hair. Plus you don't need to use a brush, which reduces the friction. And the best thing is that this thing supposedly works on all hair textures from all the way straight to coily like mine. So I am really excited to try this thing out. This is a $400 blow dryer. That's pretty expensive. It's a lot of machine. It's just quite expensive. So I really am expecting the results to be really amazing to justify for that cost. When it came to me, it came in this gigantic bag inside of a box. The equipment was protected in plastic, and I think it's really cute that they secure the plastic with the little ribbon ties. You guys know I love these ribbon ties. So they give you a couple of ribbon ties in the packaging, and I think that is adorable. You do have to assemble it, but I will say that assembly was very easy. It comes with a bunch of different manuals. You get your little quick startup guide here if you just want to put it together really quick, which is what I read to put it together. And then they have all of the directions on how to use it. It says the average time it should take for your hair to dry if you have coily hair is 90 seconds. This thing does have temperature control from low to high. This here on the bottom is low temperature. Then we have high temperature on top, and then we have no heat, like a cold shot in the middle. That's the temperature gauge, and then you can set the speed of how it like suctions your hair in with this little dial here. Per their suggestions, I'm starting on level 2. I wish I could like keep this in the shot the whole time. If I can. There you go. Now you can see it. All right. So it says this thing was designed to like sit on your countertop, but I don't know if I would ever keep it on my countertop. It's kind of huge. So I'm going to start from the back and work towards the front, just like I always do with every single blow dry. I only have 2 hours to do this, so I'm really hoping that this works. Otherwise, your girl is screwed. Come on, Revair. Counting on you. So I already washed and thoroughly detangled my hair in the shower. The instructions say to use a 3-inch section. I feel like this is bigger than 3 inches. So I'm just gonna be conservative for my first try and cut that in half just to see what happens. I'm going to prep my hair just like I always prep my hair for a blow dry. I'm gonna spray it, a little bit of water and aloe vera. Kind of regretting wearing black today. I don't know why I keep doing this, but you know. Add a little bit of a leave-in to hydrate and moisturize the section. And then of course, we gonna add our heat protectant, honey, because we're not trying to have any surprises. I'm just gonna spray it in my hand and work it through. I can't find my detangling comb because I brought it to my office. Probably left it there, so I'm gonna use Olivia's. This is Olivia's comb. Now our section is prepped. And we've got to do this now. I'm committed. When held to the scalp, the wand should reach all the roots by gently moving the wand mouth across the section. Gently dabbing the wand over the section works too. I'm gonna start on the low setting on the bottom. Whoops. And I'm gonna turn it on. Loud. Okay. Okay, so I've hit 90 seconds and it is drying my hair, but it's actually taking a little bit of time. I'm shocked. It's doing a good job so far. I'm actually going to increase the speed to about 4 and see if that dries it faster. Alright, so I did end up turning it to high heat, and I think it did, you guys can't really see, I think I should change my shirt. Hold on, I should have known better. Sorry about that. Okay, the top of my hair is actually looking pretty good, but then you see all my texture down here. It didn't seem, I mean, I like how that looks. I think it looks really cool, but that's definitely not like what I usually see when I blow dry my hair. You know, I don't really see that texture. It just kind of extended my curl. I'll try transferring it to the high heat setting a little bit sooner because maybe it was too late. Maybe these curls kind of just set by the time I transferred it, but it's pretty cool. Wow. And my hair looks nice and shiny and hydrated, and it's super stretched. I'm impressed. That's pretty dope. Let's try another section. This time I'm going to transfer to high heat a little bit sooner and see what that does. Before I do this section, I really want to point out all like the little frizzies on top, if you can see them here and on the bottom, because I think this machine really works nicely to help smooth those out. Let's try this again. I'm gonna start on low and then I will transfer to the high heat. I do want to mention this thing is pretty heavy, so I'm hoping that I get this down so it doesn't take as long, because my arm's gonna get real tired if I hold this up for like however long. I'm seeing the same issues again with the bottoms being crimpy still. The top looks pretty good. I think it's probably because the section is strongest here. Suggestive, sorry. And then like as it goes into the hose more, however long it goes down, it probably gets just like weaker and just residual air, which is why this looks a lot better than the bottom does as far as straightening and blow drying goes. Again, I don't mind it because I'm probably just gonna end up doing a twist out on this hair, but if I was looking for like a legit blowout, this would probably not be ideal. And especially for 400 bucks, you know, I don't know. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep testing it out on all the sections, continue on the rest of my head, and I'll come back with my final thoughts on this.
Saw your name on my phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been going and going, back and forth cause we don't know better. And I thought we'd be different. Yeah, we were on to some good shit. We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back, no. Should be pulling away from the fire. Should go, but I don't.
So our first section's done, and it's looking like this. To be 100% honest, I'm not really feeling these results for blow dry. I feel like it's frizzy. It's not completely straight. You know, this is a first impression review, though I feel like I do need to play around with it a little bit more. It does say in the instructions to keep playing with it, figure out what your ideal setting is. So I think I just need to figure out what my ideal setting is. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I also feel like I need to, because my hair is longer, concentrate the bottom of my hair in the top of the hose where it seems to be a little bit stronger to get that straighter. So I'm gonna keep playing with it and see if I can find the sweet spot, as they say, to give this machine a fair chance. But I mean, so far it's good enough for a twist out, that's for sure. My hair does feel more moisturized than when I'm using that Revlon blow dryer. Like, I can definitely tell that my cuticles are nice and smooth. My hair still has all of its moisture. Look at that, it's nice and shiny. And so that's definitely a plus, and it's easy. Like, all I literally have to do is hold the hose to my head. I think it's just a matter of finding the sweet spot of where I need to be for my particular hair density and hair type to get it perfect. But now that I'm twisting it, it definitely feels more moisturized, and I really like that it was able to preserve the moisture in my hair rather than just like completely stripping it. That looks great. Yes! All right, I'm gonna keep going. Let's try this side. See how we do. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out if you're worth $400, that's for sure, honey. It's fun, but if it could really get my curls straight, that would be amazing.
Gone in the deep end tonight, tonight, tonight. I just wanna love ya. 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 But you're making it so hard. But you're making it so hard. But you know you're making it so hard, so hard, so hard. I tried to replace you, tried to give up on you, but I can't. You know I can't. Saw your name on my phone, yeah. You only call when you want it. Baby, gotta be honest. You know my body never known better. It's like an upgraded business.
You mess me up and I miss it.
We keep dancing with the devil, but he's never gonna let go. Should be pulling away from the fire. Should go, but I don't even try. Gone in the deep end tonight, tonight, tonight. I just wanna love ya. 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 But you're making it so hard. But you're making it so hard. But you know you're making it so hard, so hard, so hard. Saw your name on my phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. I just wanna love ya. 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 But you're making it so hard. But you're making it so hard. But you know you're making it so hard, so hard, so hard. My dear friend, where have you been? Where have you gone? What did you win? Someone there, are you listening? Is it too late? My dear friend, we felt the sunshine, we found the gold. We thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating, we have to fall. This is the beat of broken hearts, is it all lost? We can't go on again, 'cause you seem like you want it bad. My head is spinning off the edge, and I'm giving in way too fast, way too fast. My dear friend, you know I give in. Been waiting so long to feel it. All of these years I've been listening. Are you all so numb? Do you still pretend? We felt the sunshine, we found the gold. We thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating, we have to fall. This is the beat of broken hearts, is it all lost?
I am so shocked at how well this thing blow dried my hair. I mean, you guys, the proof is in the pudding. I don't even think I need to give this thing a review. You guys can see by the quality of my hair how well it worked. I mean, it's not perfect, but wow, I am actually shocked that I like this machine so much. This actually is probably going to be the machine that I use to blow dry my hair from now on. This is incredible. Look at that shine on my hair, and I haven't even added any styling products yet. Just compare this to how my hair usually comes out with the Revlon blow dryer, and it is a stark difference. You can just see how hydrated my hair looks. Okay, so I just twisted my hair just to compact everything. I'm so pleasantly shocked with how well this turned out. I learned a lot from my first impression review of the Revlon blow dryer, just to keep trying different things, especially when you're doing first impressions. Don't give up on a machine, just really keep trying to figure out what the best way to use it. So I'm so happy that I continued to try and test this thing out and just figure out what the best way to use it was. And it turns out that because my hair is so coily, I needed to use it on a higher suction setting. So I started on 2 and I ended up going all the way to 6. And I also noticed that the further down the hose you go, the less suction you'll get. So if you have longer hair that is coily, you're definitely gonna wanna dry your hair in sections. So the best method for me was to start drying the ends of my hair first, not completely, but at least halfway, and then go up to my roots to start drying the rest of my hair. I also tried different heat settings, and again, my favorite combination is starting on low and then going to high. I noticed that if I went straight to high, my hair ended up being drier than if, again, I started on low and going to high, which is pretty much the way most blow dryers work. It's the same with the Revlon blow dryer too. Although with this Revair Reverse blow dryer, it wasn't like super dry on the highest setting. It's just I would get more moisture if I started low and then went high. So that's what I ended up doing. Starting on my ends first, I would go on low for about 20 seconds, and then I would switch it to high for about another 20-25 seconds. Then I would move all the way up to my roots and start again on low, and I'd go for about 40 to 60 seconds, depending on how thick my section was. And then I would switch it to high and go for another 50-60 seconds on high. So I did need more time than what they said I would need in the pamphlet, but that's pretty standard for natural hair. I'm shocked. I love this machine. I think it did an amazing job. You guys can see my hair is so hydrated. I know I keep comparing it to my Revlon blow dryer, but that's the blow dryer I've been using lately, so I just want to compare it to that. If you guys have seen my latest Revlon blow dryer videos, you know that one of my complaints is that even though I love how fast it is to blow dry my hair and it's so convenient, my hair is super dry and I hate that. With this, my hair is so moisturized. I am in love. You guys can see the moisture and the shine on my hair. It looks amazing. I'm gonna take it out too so you guys can see, but it's really hot in here so I don't want to like sweat. The other thing is that it took a relatively quick amount of time. It's about 2:15 now. I started at 12:30, so that's almost 2 hours, about hour 45 minutes, which is a lot. But let's just remember that I started filming at 12:30, so I still had to go through the process of explaining the tool and then figuring out how to use it best for my hair type and then narrating my experience. So that takes some time too. If you recall, the first time that I used the Revlon blow dryer, I did not like it, and I think it took like 3 hours. And I eventually, the more I used it and the more I got used to it, I got it down to like 45 minutes. So I am sure that after I get more familiar with this machine and use it more, I'm probably going to get this thing down to like 40 minutes. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, let's go over the pros and cons real quick. Pros: leaves your hair super moisturized. There's different temperature settings and different speeds depending on the thickness and the texture of your hair. It doesn't get super hot. Like, it warms your hair enough. My hair never felt like sizzling hot like it does with other blow dryers. It literally is a very gentle heat. Very easy. You're not fumbling with combs or brushes or anything that you would have to use in a traditional blowout. It's low manipulation. There's no breakage or anything like that. It leaves your hair super silky and shiny because it's closing the cuticle as it suctions your hair. And it's fast. Like, this thing really does everything that it claims to do on the pamphlet. There are some cons though. I think the biggest con is, number one, it costs $400. That's expensive. The second thing is that it's pretty heavy, so after holding this for about 2 hours, my arm is a little bit tired, but again, I think that's just me having to get familiar with the product. I don't think it's going to take me 2 hours once I start using this more, so that shouldn't be an issue. The other issue is that it's not a perfect blowout. You could still see some of my curl pattern, but I'm only saying that as a technicality. Girl, I don't wear my blowouts anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. As far as natural hair goes, and the girls who would have a problem with it not being a perfect blowout would be like the type 4 naturals with the coily hair that's really hard to straighten. And for the most part, a lot of us don't usually wear our blowouts out. We usually blow out our hair as a precursor to another style. So not having a perfect blowout on our coily hair is actually not that big a deal. As you can see, like it condenses down to whatever style you are looking to use really nicely, and it's so beautiful and shiny. So yeah, it's a con, but just a technicality. Anything else? It's huge. That's a con. Oh, this thing is so big. I'm honestly shocked. Like, I didn't think I was gonna like it this much. It was such a simple process, and I don't even know if I can go back to fumbling with brushes and combs with all the options out these days. So I have to answer the question, if I was purchasing this myself, would I actually spend my hard-earned $400 on this? And I think the answer is yes. Like, honestly, I've been loving the Revlon blow dryer that I've been using lately, but there's 3 major key components that I don't like about it. Now, the first thing is that it gets so hot, so very hot. The second thing is that I have to continue brushing it through my hair, which I've kind of fixed if you see my tutorial on how I use it, by just kind of letting the air blow over it. So I don't like that there's a brush that can potentially break my hair. And the third thing that I don't like is that it literally sucks all the moisture out of my hair. My hair is so dry after using it. And this machine solves all those problems. The heat is very gentle. My hair is moisturized. There's no brush component. The next time I want to blow dry my hair, I'm reaching for this. And if this ever broke, I would totally go online and buy one. So if you have natural hair, or really any hair, I definitely can recommend this product if you are down for spending $400. I know it's a lot, but this is actually a very good quality product, and it's really helpful for getting that blowout while also maintaining healthy hair. I love it. I love this machine. Thank you, Revair, for sending this to me. This is amazing. Let me take out my hair now. My hair looks great. I'm so excited. My hair looks so good. So moisturized and hydrated. If you guys have been watching my blowouts lately, you guys can see the difference. This is like a dream for anybody who really wants that blowout look but doesn't want to sacrifice the health of their hair. This is like a dream, seriously. Oh my god. And look, it got all my edges. I mean, this one right here, but I was shocked that the hose was actually able to suck in all my little frizzy pieces on the top, like my little broken pieces up top, my postpartum shedding that's growing in, all of that stuff actually got sucked into the machine and worked. Look at this. Bomb. So bomb. Yeah. Dope. Should I say it's Natural 85 approved? The shade. Revair is Natural 85 approved. TM. I'm just totally kidding, you guys. I'm gonna go finish styling my hair that is super moisturized. Oh my god, this is a great base. I'm gonna go style my hair, and I will see you guys in the next one.